Hey guys, Rebel Gray here. Welcome to my little corner of the internet here on YouTube. Um, so this isn't a mainline video, so I didn't prepare like any slides or anything for you today. I just wanted to let you all know about a fun little event that is happening right now in the world of Destiny that I am very fortunate to be a part of, and that's the Content Creator Showdown. And I'm gonna kind of do this all in one take, so it's gonna be kind of rough here, all right? Um, but what it is essentially there's 8 content creators or their teams. So like 3-man meta counts as one team, and Jedi Trials counts as one team, and we're all being paired off across 3 rounds just to play some Destiny. And it's not Swiss style or anything like that. In fact, we already know who we're going to be playing for all 3 rounds, and I'm going to show you the whole matchup list in a little bit. And the idea driving this whole thing, as I understand it, is just to brew up some decks, at a time where the meta has been really shaken up by the most recent rules change. So we want to showcase some of our weird or maybe even competitive decks, although the whole atmosphere is supposed to be this casual collaboration, which is really its true purpose, right? It's getting all the content creators involved to intermingle a little bit with one another and whatnot, and it's generating some additional content for our YouTube channels as a side effect for to both to promote our stuff, help promote other people's stuff, but also to give you something to watch as well, right? To give you a little history of my involvement in all this, I got in kind of late to the planning for this thing. I actually replaced Tiny Grimes on the list because he didn't have time to, make all this happen with his new job and stuff like that. So I got called up from the minors to fill his spot. Honestly Sarcastic, who's Joe over at the Hyperloops, reached out to me, and well, now I'm a part of this whole thing. So I was immediately thrown into this like long email chain that had been in the works for a while about the whole event, and there was different talks about the format for this thing and whatnot. But once the rules reference guide update hit, Joe said, you know what, we're just gonna use this thing as a tool to show some people some new decks, or basically whatever we want to showcase. Our skill, our craftiness. I mean, whatever, right? And the tournament, I hesitate to call it a tournament, right? But the format for this whole thing is the Conquest format, and it's something that was popularized by Hearthstone, as I understand it. I wasn't familiar with it until they were explaining it. But essentially, it's best of 5 format, where you must win your 3 games of the 5 with 3 different decks. So once a deck scores a win for you, you have to remove it from your pool of decks, and you have to switch decks. Your opponent can use the same deck if they so choose, or they can switch it up. And the winner's supposed to tell the person who lost sort of what they're playing next, so that they can hopefully counter it a little bit better. It's a pretty simple format, and I think it underscores the importance of being versatile in a volatile meta right now. Of course, I'm not exactly trying to be versatile at all, because I'm actually playing 3 mill decks, one of which I have played a handful of games with, and the other one I only just threw together before my round 1 matchups last Saturday. And so I actually did play already my first round already on Saturday, and you can see it here on the channel. It was a lot of fun, despite going 0-3, and I had played my games against Starkiller Base's John Gobil. And we'd never met or talked before, so we chatted a little bit before, and then we hopped into Discord and we played the 3 games. And like I said, you can see all the videos from my perspective on this channel by going into the TTS playlist that I now created, or you can check them out from John's perspective over on Starkiller Base's channel, and I'll put the link for that in the show notes if you've never been there before. Although I can't imagine how you could be here and not there, but hey, maybe I'm just that popular. I doubt it. And what you're going to see, and what you'll see in my series of videos, is the list of the following things. So really crappy dice rolls, the worst card draws imaginable, bad, perhaps even terrible plays, and me using all the things that I just mentioned as a crutch or an excuse. And I kid, of course, but some of those things definitely did happen. So if you haven't already checked out those 3 videos, you should go watch how terrible I am at playing this game on TTS. And just so I'm clear about this, I love TTS as a platform for board gaming. In fact, I'm doing this video before my regular Thursday board game night on TTS. And I do that twice a week. But as an interface for Destiny, I just really, really hate it. I can't keep track of everything on the screen. The camera angle never feels comfortable. I never feel like I get everything in the shot. However, in the spirit of this little pseudo competition, I'm breaking my TTS rule to bring you all some content and also support the other content creators who do TTS stuff. So you can call me Martyr Grey because I'm doing it for you guys. All right. Anyway, what you can expect over the next few weeks are videos from all of the following content creators paired up in this list here. Okay, so these are the 3 stages of games. And so for stage 1, Artificery is playing Jedi Trials. Hyperloops is playing New Brainer, who goes by Gameslayer on TTS. Starkiller Base played me first round. We already did that. Double Blanks played 3-Man Meta, and all their videos are up as well. You can go check those out. And then for stage 2, I'm playing 3-Man Meta. Double Blanks is playing Starkiller Base. Jay, Chris, you guys got to get revenge for me. You got to at least win a game in my honor. Jedi Trials is playing New Brainer Gameslayer, and Artificery is playing Hyperloops. And then for the final stage, Double Blanks is playing New Brainer Gameslayer. Artificery is going to be playing myself, so I'll probably play Elrathion, I guess. Maybe I'll play Pearl Yeti. Who knows? Hyperloops is playing Starkiller Base, and Jedi Trials will be playing 3-Man Meta. And I think my matchups are all actually pretty tough. I'm not a pro like these guys, nor will I claim to be. I know that John did well in Canadian Nationals, and the 3-Man Meta, who I'm going to be playing, Dan, did really well. He's the national tournament champion, right? I think it's Dan. If it's not him, it's one of the other guys on the 3-Man Meta, but I'm pretty sure it's Dan. You know, I'm more like a 2-1, 2-2 kind of guy, mostly because I don't play like these super competitive decks week in and week out. I'm a deck brewer. But since this is all about fun, I'm going to make it about fun for me, and I'm going to play weird stuff because that's typically what I do at my store. I certainly like playing competitive decks. I do have a Bala, Bazine, Guavian Enforcer, a Yellow Villain deck, which was actually inspired by one of John's decks that I saw him play. You know, I also have a Bala Sienna Stormtrooper deck, which is weird because Joe just played that in the first round as well. But I don't break those decks out a lot because I'm just, I don't know. I like the difficulty of Mill. You know, for me it's like let the jank flow through you, and that's kind of what I'm gonna do for this tournament in general. All right, guys. So I hope you didn't mind this one coming a little late. I was under the weather on Sunday and Monday. You know, maybe that was because I lost to John. He just made me really sick. I don't know. So that delayed things a bit since I also had to play in my Destiny League matches on Wednesday night yesterday. So, but you know, but to make up for it, you're gonna get this video now, and then in a few hours, keep an eye on the channel because you're gonna get another one. Because where there's news, there's a video to follow, and the script for that one is hot off the Google Talk press just for you, and it's going to be covering the First Steps article, which talked about the legacy set quite a bit more. So thanks for stopping by and listening to my spiel and all this. I'm going to see you in a bit, and in the meantime, may the Force be with you.